thank you for having us today. Your home is absolutely incredibly beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. Cheers!
Welcome to La Quinta. Cheers.
Cheers! Hi Tequila Tribe. Thanks for tuning in. I am excited to be with the mayor of La Quinta. Not only is she beautiful and fabulous, she's also a tequila aficionado, which makes her my new best friend.
Yay! Salud.
Salud. So I know the viewers want to know, how were you introduced to tequila? How did you become a tequila lover? Tell us the story.
So the story in a nutshell is I was on a weight loss program trying to eat healthier, and I learned that margaritas had a lot of calories with a lot of sugar and mixes.
True, they do.
And of course, and I'm learning from you, Tequila Girl, that straight tequila, when you sip it in moderation, is
I love that, in
low,
moderation.
low in sugar and low calorie, and still can fit into wonderful, low carb, high protein, vegetable, natural diets.
Yes.
So
yes.
I've grown from blancos to reposados to añejos, extra añejos, and I just keep wanting to up that taste and that flavor and that feeling of satisfaction when you sip a wonderful, wonderful tequila.
I love it. I love it. And I know you were telling me earlier that you used to drink a little bit of wine here and there, and it might made you a little sleepy and not feel so great. And you noticed what with tequila? How did you feel different?
Right. So growing up, I was a chocoholic. I mean, I'm still a chocoholic. You know, snitching
Chocolate's
chocolate
amazing.
chips, drinking Bosco out of the jar, you name it. My mom was a cake baker. So I learned that wine made me sleepy. The sulfites made me sweat. Beer just I never acquired a taste for beer.
Yes.
And since I started drinking late in life, I'll say, I thought, let's try tequila. And it's a happy drink. It's a festive drink. I now have a Spanish home because I'm surrounded by just the wonderful culture.
Yes.
And that's how I learned to love tequila, because it just brings me wonderful health benefits
Yes.
without any of the side effects.
I love it. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
I know the Tequila Tribe will agree with that. So I also wanted to kind of talk to you about, how do you feel tequila adds to your life? In other words, I talk a lot about on my Instagram page about celebrate life, enjoy the moments, sip the añejo, right? Don't
Right.
shoot the
Right.
añejo.
Right.
Enjoy the celebration of family, of friends, and the fiesta. What I love about the whole culture of tequila is the fiesta of it. And I'm just kind of curious about how you integrate that and what you think about that and how your days go. And you come home from working all day as mayor, and you come home and just sip that tequila and just enjoy the moment. That's something you integrate that way?
So I look at it as part of the whole life health and wellness balance, and I work full-time in a hospital environment, and my mayor is part-time, but still you're always on. So there's multiple events, there's multiple places to be, and of course you have to set an example.
Yes.
And I'm definitely into hiking and outdoor activity, which is conducive here in our desert, many, many trails. And when you look at tequila, there's different ways to solve the day.
Right.
There are some days that my husband will joke saying, oh gosh, if she goes to the freezer, and depending on how many gulps she takes, it's one of those days where I either just run the bathtub for, light some candles, and just let her be for a little while. Or if it's hey, I'm super excited, this is what happened, or this is the deal that closed, or these are the new people I met. That's when you celebrate with one of the special ones.
Yes.
And just have a little sip.
Yes.
And just do the aha moment and take
Right.
a deep breath and relax and enjoy it.
I love it.
And you meet new friends with tequila.
Absolutely.
I'll say that it's somewhat impressive to the men. I've been married almost 23 years. I love my husband dearly. But it is when you say, oh no, I'll just have some tequila. And they're like, how? Oh, just straight. Well, what?
Do you notice a difference in tequila versus vodka, bourbon, whiskey,
Again, I
beer, all of the other
Right. I
spirits?
really don't drink a lot of those. So I would say I am a positive person anyway. I am the eternal optimist. I will find the silver lining in the worst situation
Love it.
possible.
Great.
And that's, a high stress work environment and a lot of hours putting in different jobs and events and things. So, but tequila does break down my fairly conservative barrier, I would say. And knowing that I'm always on stage and people are watching, what is the mayor going to do next? It's you have to be cognizant of that,
A lot of
because
pressure.
I promote health and well-being and moderation and all of those things.
Right.
But there is something to be said that sometimes your mind just gets a little bit more creative.
Right.
Again, in moderation. And,
And moderation is the key. It really is the key.
But I can appreciate everything around me more sometimes.
Right.
Just by
Smelling,
sipping, relaxing.
enjoy.
Exactly.
Helps you to be in the moment.
We're in the moment.
Cheers to
We are
that,
there.
Mayor. Thank you for having
Thank
me
you.
today.
Thank you for
This is
bringing
such an amazing
Tequila Girl
night.
to La Quinta, California, people.